So what brings you here tonight?
I've been a long time on this path,
Okay.
and
As was I.
yeah,
Yeah.
um, and I saw a video from you, and just it hits like a bomb, and you
I don't, I don't know if that's good or
you
bad.
yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah.
It was because of thought. You
Yeah.
were saying our thoughts are not aware,
Yeah.
and I looked at it. Thought, why I haven't seen this before?
I know, right?
It was just like, oh shit,
I know.
like that.
Yeah.
But that's becoming clear. But there's still another voice,
Yeah.
another thought, who says, you have to keep an eye on that one. Just keep looking. And then I think that's the same thought, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to. I still keep, okay, there's another thought. Also, that thought is not aware, and but it kind of stuck me at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I understand that, how do I best? Not all thoughts have no value.
Yeah,
Some thoughts have value.
yeah,
For example, you might catch yourself having been totally caught up in the mind throughout the course of the day, and a thought might
yeah,
arise. Oh my God, I've been totally caught up. Where am I actually? A thought
yeah,
might. Yeah.
yeah,
Those kind of thoughts are okay. Anything that's bringing you back to the truth or pointing you to the truth, those thoughts
yeah,
are okay. Sometimes those thoughts are referred to as the inner guru,
yeah.
the inner
Your inner
teacher.
voice.
Yeah, the
Yes,
inner teacher that's there,
yeah,
Whereas, compared to other thoughts like, what's wrong with me? When am I ever going to get this? Why can't I see this? I've been on the path for years, blah, blah, blah. Those thoughts are useless, have zero
yes, I
value.
know.
Yeah, they have zero value. Okay, so, see, what's the difference? So you have, let's just talk about it like this, all right? So there's
Yes.
pre-waking and post-waking. Let's just call it
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah?
Yeah.
So pre-waking, the only thing we understand is duality.
Yes.
The irony of that is we don't even realize that. We have no
Yeah.
other, we have zero other reference point other than duality.
Yes.
So we don't even
Yes.
know that that's all we know. Post-waking, now there's the non-dual understanding coupled with duality, with the dualistic
Yes.
understanding, So when that waking occurs, the duality and the non-dual merge. They just merge into one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, if you tried to imagine what life would be like if, upon waking, there was not one single solitary thought that ever arose again. And I mean, zero thoughts
Yes.
that ever arose again. What do you think the experience would be like? What would you know?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
But
Good. So what would the experience be like?
just experience.
Yeah, but what would the experience be like? Without a thought.
What? Yes. Um.
Without a thought. Would you,
Just one. Just
for example, would you know that that's a laptop in front of you? Good.
No.
So good. So I'm just trying to make a point. Yeah. Thoughts
Yes.
are okay. Thoughts are okay. Yeah. They're just not okay.
Yeah.
They're just not okay when they're creating an illusory self and an illusory other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they can
Yes.
become seemingly problematic. Yeah. Okay. So if you understand that, if you've tracked with me to there, where are you getting stuck? What's unclear? What's unclear? What's not
Yeah.
understood?
I
Yeah.
think it's the still the feeling of the feeling of that. For example, if I look at my husband,
Yeah.
that he's older than me, you know. But only thought says that. There you go.
Okay.
If
You're
there's
gonna have to repeat that, Barbara, because you cracked up for a moment.
I'm sorry.
Or broke. No, that's okay. You just broke up for a moment and I didn't quite hear what you said. I heard you say something about your husband. That's as far as I got.
There's yeah, there's still a feeling of me, and because I still have a feeling, for example, that my husband is another. Is that clear?
No, because you broke up again. But I think what you said was you still have a feeling of me because
Yeah,
your husband has a feeling of, what did you say after that?
because I have the feeling that my husband is still somebody,
Ah,
but only when a thought arrives. If there's no thought, I don't know what he is.
okay. All
That's
right. Good. Okay. No, fair enough. Okay. So this feeling, who's
yeah,
experiencing that?
I
I,
yes.
which is
It's not the me because the me can't feel.
good. So the I, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So there's experiencing. So the I is experiencing. Yes.
Yes,
Good. So the only way that the I could even know your husband would be via thoughts.
yes, yeah, yes.
Good. So if you
Exactly.
good. So if you understand that, now
Yeah,
what's the problem?
there's no problem. There's no problem.
So where does that leave you?
Just here,
Yeah. And what's
yeah,
wrong with that?
nothing.
Good. So what are you still looking for?
I don't know. Maybe it's an idea from the mind,
Yeah.
from the non-existent
Yeah.
mind, that there's something should be happening.
Okay. That's something that should be happening.
Yes,
Where would it be happening?
here,
Good. And what's wrong with here?
nothing.
Good. So what needs to happen to here?
Nothing.
Okay. But there's a thought with an expectation, isn't there?
Yes, yes,
Right.
correct.
And that thought is still being believed.
Yes,
Yeah. It might be, for example, it might simply be, surely it's more than this.
yes.
Yeah. Now, you have to understand that a thought would say that. Now, why would a thought say that?
Um, Why
You
would a
touch,
thought say that?
yeah, you
Yeah,
touch,
still
you touch.
to keeping him alive.
Mm,
That the me is still
mm,
there.
no, well, there's never been a me there.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, but
Yes.
you touched on it earlier when you said a thought is not aware.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so from there, if a thought says it's got to be more than this, if a thought can't experience awareness or beingness or consciousness, of course a thought is going to say that, because a thought can't experience just this,
Yes.
because a thought's
Yes.
not aware.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you aware right now?
Yes.
Now, a thought can't experience this.
Yes.
That's why the mind, even with all the information, it continues to seek for this.
Yes.
And it can never experience this, so it will seek forever.
Yes.
Yeah. And it'll say things like, I'm never going to get this. What haven't I seen yet? I've got, this profound understanding of this teaching and it all makes sense, but it's got to be more than this.
Yes.
And it's not more than simply this.
Yes.
Yeah. What we don't do is we don't explore this. What can you tell me from your own direct exploration? What can you tell me about this?
Yes. Yes. It's here, but I don't know what's here.
Yeah. Is it dualistic by nature?
No. No, only thoughts that so, but it
Right.
isn't. No.
Right. So good. All right, Barbara, it's as simple as this. Yeah. All that's happening is there is a thought arising that's
Yes.
expecting more.
Yes.
And that thought is being believed.
Yes.
Now, that's all that's happening. Now, if you understand, which you do, that
Yes.
the thought is not aware, it can't experience anything, it's not conscious, it can't see, hear, taste, touch, or smell, then why trust or listen to that thought that says, surely it's more than this?
Because of all the stories, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, the label being a seeker is often bandied around. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on this path as a seeker.
Yeah.
And I beg to differ. See, until you get to what you referred to as the I, okay, all we've been doing up to that point is coming to understand what we're not.
Yeah.
Would you really call that seeking?
No, it's more like unraveling, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would say. More like
Yeah.
an unraveling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in the final analysis, after we've done all of that, where do we find ourselves?
Yeah.
Just here. Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
now, if we're going to apply the word seeking, what would it
Yeah.
mean in relation to just here?
I don't understand the question. I
I
don't know what
know,
you mean.
I know it's difficult. Up until now,
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it seeking.
No.
Good. But when you arrive here,
Yes.
yeah?
Yeah.
Now, I would say, now the seeking begins. Another way of putting that is now the inquiry into true self begins. Yeah. But here's the thing. It's not done with thought.
No.
It's done with direct experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, a way to try and get you there as such, and I'm not implying you're not there, okay, but a way is just simply point the finger at yourself, yeah, and notice the tip of the finger that's pointing to the face, to the head, yeah, and then inquire into what is the tip of that finger pointing to, and go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah. What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think the pointing finger is not pointing to a head.
No.
Or a nose or lips or a face or, yeah. Because even if you said that, there'd be an awareness about the nose and the head and the face and the, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. So what this is pointing to is that very awareness, that very awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Abide as that, because you are that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the mind will have difficulty with that. Thoughts will have difficulty with that. Yeah. Because it'll come up with things like, well, there's nothing here. It's empty. It's just this empty void, this empty space. This can't be it. The mind will say that. Yeah. And you've got to be able to bypass the mind or thank it for sharing and go there anyway. And just good. And just stay with simply just this with zero expectation.
Yeah.
Zero expectation. Just stay. Yeah. Any thought that arises or any expectation that arises will be a thought.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have to be able to let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, and just stay with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that we've been seeking, by doing that, reveals itself. It's self-revealing.
Yeah.
And it's right here. Now, when I say here, I don't mean to sound like I'm giving it a location.
No.
Yeah. When I say here. Yeah. Yeah. So now what? What now? Is there anything floating around in the mind? Is there any buts, or is there any? Because if there is, spit it out and we'll tackle it together. It's just a thought. It's just a thought, right? If there's any remnants at all of mind that's left, yeah, spit it out. And if there's not, the only option is to sit still.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's anything there, anything at all that comes up, now is the perfect time to verbalize it so we can tackle that thought together.
Yeah. It's just a sort of a memory I have.
Yeah.
It was last year. I spontaneously focused just on the I am, and then slowly all the thoughts were gone, and for a few months I didn't have any thought of me. It was just I have to go to the grocery shop and
Yeah,
things like
functional
that.
thoughts,
But,
functional
but
thought.
no me thoughts.
Mm.
Yeah, and then still I I didn't quietly see through the illusion of the thought, so they did come back. And then when they come back, the speaking begins again, and that's I think that's where I'm longing for, just the quietness, because everything was just, I did hear sounds that I didn't have here before, and it was just quiet. And
Yeah, I get it.
I
I know.
think that's the longing I've got, I think, but it's
Yeah, yeah,
also a thought.
yeah. Look, I understand, but you know, it's fair to say once that freedom is experienced or tasted, yeah, when
Yes,
the seeming absence of it returns,
yeah,
there's a natural longing to want that back. It's natural,
yeah,
like
yeah,
100% natural. But
yes,
but here's the thing, yeah, that freedom or that experience, if you like, has never left.
no,
It's still there. The only thing that occurred, the only thing that occurred was thoughts arose again. That's all that happened.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
And then there were other thoughts that were arising saying, oh, I've lost it.
yeah,
Oh, what have I done? I've lost it. They're just other thoughts. Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so
But with your um, video, when you said thoughts are not aware, that was the moment which tackles the whole damn thing. So, oh yes, then I
yeah,
see it.
yeah,
So,
yeah. And if a thought's not
but
aware
that,
or conscious, it can't experience anything.
no, no,
Isn't that incredible? Like
no,
your whole
it doesn't.
history, your whole history, your whole
Yeah,
backstory, all of your memory is all based on thoughts that have never experienced anything.
it's madness.
Say that again. Say that
It's
again.
mad. It's madness. It's crazy. It's just crazy.
Well, yeah, but it's also a way of one having an
Yeah,
experience of Barbara.
yes,
That's that's all that's been happening.
yeah,
One having an experience of a Barbara, which the one creates.
yes,
Yeah. But it creates it with thoughts only.
yeah.
The aliveness, the consciousness, and the awareness that is here is the one.
It's the one. Yeah, yeah.
Is the
I get it.
one. Yeah.
Yes,
But it also creates this.
yeah,
Yeah. And for it to have an experience of an apparent Barbara, the only way that could occur is the one must forget it's the one.
yeah, yeah,
It must. If it forgets it's
yeah,
the one, what gets replaced by the one is the two.
yeah,
Duality. Duality. Yeah. But like you said earlier, duality is a mind construct only.
yeah,
Thoughts
yeah,
only. In the absence of all thoughts, if that just completely crashes and stops, and I mean zero thoughts, now we're at non-dual.
yeah,
Yeah. And it's
yeah,
that, and it's that now that we're at non-dual, that's what I want you to explore.
yeah,
Yeah. But without that,
yeah.
yeah. Like if you
Because
know, yeah, go on.
it can't. I already see and know it can't go there. So
Yeah,
it it still
yeah,
tries to get you back. Uh, a thought come up. Oh no, that's not the way, and things like that. But
yeah,
it's a thought. It isn't aware. So,
but see what we don't, good. But what we don't realize is that's creating even those thoughts is still the one.
Yeah.
So now the one is having an experience going through waking to itself.
Yeah.
Not Barbara, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barbara is a construct of the thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one, you are that.
Yeah.
You've just forgotten. And you're gradually coming to wake up to yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all that's happening. Yeah. So that